everyone, welcome to Starstruck Bakery. I'm Ash and today I will be showing you how to make the basic vanilla cupcake with traditional American buttercream. So what are you waiting for? Join me! Before we get into the baking part of it, let us have a look at the most important aspect of any recipe, the ingredients. For our basic vanilla cupcake, we have got 6 primary ingredients. Let us have a look at it. First, 125 grams of all-purpose flour. This is your basic tepung gandum that you can get in your grocery store, along with a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Then, we have got about 125 grams of caster sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of milk. Full cream milk is the best. 125 grams of unsalted butter. It is important that you use pure butter for this recipe in order to get the buttery, flavorful taste in the cupcakes. And 2 grade A eggs. Grade A meaning large eggs. The holy grail of any vanilla flavored recipes. 1.5 teaspoons of pure, good quality vanilla extract. So let's see. First, we're going to add the butter to the mixer. To that, we're going to add the caster sugar, 125 grams of it. You're going to have to mix your butter and sugar until the mixture becomes slightly fluffy and slightly paler than the bright yellow that it initially was. Alright, so the butter and sugar mixture has been beating around for quite some time. As you can see, it has become slightly fluffy. So now I'm going to add the eggs. I'm going to add the flour and baking soda into the mixture. So just as that is getting combined together, we're going to add the milk. And finally, the vanilla essence. See that velvety, silky texture? That's what we are looking for. The mixture is now done. I use the medium-sized ice cream scoop for this purpose because it gives me just the right amount to fill up my cupcake liners. My oven has been preheated to 170 degrees Celsius and these babies are ready to bake. It's a nice, cool, breezy evening and it's been 15 minutes since our cupcakes were in the oven. Let's take a look whether they are done. And there you have it. Nice, perfect dome and a golden brown color. That's when you know your cupcakes are done. Alternatively, you can use a toothpick and insert it to the center. If it comes out clean, then your cupcakes are done. Now we're going to let them cool at the countertop before we frost them. So come back and join me shortly. Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see, the cupcakes has gotten some time to completely cool on the kitchen counter and it's looking good and ready to be frosted. So right now we are going to get into the recipe for our traditional American buttercream. Now there are many types of buttercreams out there, but this is my personal favorite. If any of you have tried the homemade traditional butter cake when you were kids, then you would know what I'm talking about. American buttercream is essentially a combination of butter, sugar and milk, and it gives you this rich, smooth, silky, sugary consistency of a buttercream frosting, and it's my favorite. So it only has 3 ingredients. 2 cups of icing sugar. I have sifted this 3 times to make sure that it's smooth and lump free when you mix it with the butter. Then you've got about half a tablespoon to 1 tablespoon of milk, 1 cup of butter. So remember the ratio, 1 cup of butter, 2 cups of sugar, 1 to 2. So if you're doubling it up or halving, just always remember 1 portion of butter, 2 portions of sugar to get the right consistency. And of course, without forgetting, it is vanilla buttercream after all. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla essence. And add your powdered icing sugar. So after about 30 seconds to a minute of mixing that, I'm going to add my milk and the vanilla essence. I wish you could smell the fragrance of the vanilla and butter that I'm smelling from here, because it's really tempting. If you could see the consistency of the buttercream, that's sort of what we are looking for, which is smooth and silky yet sturdy enough for us to pipe it as a decoration onto the cupcakes. I would like to show you what I mean by a sturdy buttercream. When I run my spatula through the buttercream, you can see that the indentation that I've made holds and it doesn't run through. That's what we are looking for to ensure that the decoration that goes on the cupcake holds its shape. To keep it traditional, I'm going to go for a light red pinkish look. So I'm going to add about 2 drops of my red colouring. Just take a clean spatula and mix it around. When you're doing this, you have to make sure that the colour kind of has mixed well. Otherwise, when you're piping, you will have patches of white icing seen through the red colour, which will spoil. Okay, now the most exciting part of the entire baking process, the decorating. As you can see, I have properly mixed about the frosting with a light pink colour without any patches of white, and I have fitted my piping bag with the Wilton 2D tip, which is like a sort of like a curved star tip. Just make sure to not overfill your bag, otherwise it would be too difficult to effectively pipe the design. An icing bag is the baker's paintbrush and the cupcake a blank canvas. So shall we begin with the rosette design on the cupcake? Start in the middle, do sort of a swirl covering the entire circumference of the cupcake, and end it with a lower pressure so that it sort of ends with a nice curve, and you've got a pretty looking rose on your cupcake. And there you have it, our beautiful garden of cupcake and roses. So what I like to do is I use these pearls or white beads. You can use absolutely any colors that goes with your icing, and using a tweezer or your fingers, I just like to place some at the end of where we finished off our icing earlier. So you have that sort of the ending of the icing, and that gives the entire look of the rose slightly more elegance and a nicer finishing touch. It's just something I like to do. And there you have it, our beautifully baked and decorated vanilla cupcake with traditional American buttercream. Aren't they looking so gorgeous and so tempting? I might just indulge in 1 or 2 right after I'm done. If you would like to see more of my work, do follow me on my Instagram page, Starstruck Bakery. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a fun and informative session just as much as I enjoyed making these for you. Thank you, have a nice day, stay happy and stay positive. Bye bye.